Welcome back to the channel, everyone! We're diving into a Hollywood betrayal that set the internet ablaze. At the 2025 BET Awards, Tyler Perry, the soft-spoken mogul who once saved Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, took the stage and shattered her image with a quiet but lethal speech. Without naming her, he exposed a one-sided friendship, hinting at entitlement and ingratitude. The fallout? Investors fleeing, allies silent, and Meghan's empire teetering. Is this the end of her Hollywood fairy tale? Let's unravel this seismic drama favor by broken favor. On June 15, 2025, the 25th BET Awards dazzled Los Angeles with glitz and star power. Fans tuned in for performances and viral moments, but no one expected Tyler Perry, Hollywood's generous titan, to steal the show with a veiled exposé. Accepting a humanitarian award, Perry shared a poignant story. "I gave someone my home, my help, my heart, only to be ghosted once they got what they needed. Some borrow blessings like they're owed, never returning the favor." The audience hushed. Cameras stayed on Perry's solemn face. X erupted with 20 million views of the clip in hours. Perry didn't name Meghan, but the subtext screamed her name. In 2020, when she and Harry fled royal life, Perry gifted them his $18 million Beverly Hills mansion, covered security, and bankrolled their transition. X users connected the dots. He's talking about Meghan, betrayed his kindness. Number Tyler spills trended globally, with Variety calling it a masterclass in subtle shade. The speech, delivered with calm gravitas, wasn't gossip. It was a cultural gut punch, exposing a fracture in Meghan's carefully curated image rewind to 2020. Meghan and Harry, exiled from the monarchy, landed in California, vulnerable and vilified. Perry, a friend through Oprah's circle, stepped up. His mansion became their sanctuary, his resources their lifeline. He was their savior, a Page 6 source said. Perry, no stranger to scrutiny, saw kindred spirits. But behind closed doors, the dynamic soured. Insiders told The Hollywood reporter Perry felt emotionally and financially drained by Meghan's demands, from security costs to favors like access to his private jet. The jet incident was a turning point. In 2024, Meghan allegedly requested Perry's plane for a media event, framing it as a simple favor. When he declined, citing boundaries, she lashed out, accusing him of disloyalty. It wasn't about money. It was about feeling used. A Perry aide told Deadline. Staffers warned him Meghan collected favors like currency, cutting ties when they dried up. Perry, loyal, ignored the red flags, until her silence post-Netflix riches and Archewell's rise confirmed the pattern. No gratitude, just ghosting. An insider sighed. Perry's speech wasn't just words, it was a wrecking ball. Meghan and Harry were pitching a documentary on power and freedom, but post-BET, investors bailed. A Netflix producer, per Variety, withdrew support, citing toxic vibes. Another investor told Forbes, "I don't back brands that burn bridges." Meghan's name, once a progressive draw, turned radioactive. X amplified the chaos, with numb Meghan exposed hitting 10 million posts. Tyler was her last ally. "She's done," one meme quipped. Archewell reeled. Sources told the New York Times internal projects stalled, hires froze, and budgets faced weekly audits. The foundation's $5.3 million in 2024 donations, mocked on X as photo op funds, couldn't mask the cracks. Netflix, already wary post-Disney lawsuit, slashed with love Meghan's budget, with cancellation looming. "Her empire's a house of cards," The Guardian noted. Perry's betrayal from a man revered for class signaled to Hollywood Meghan's Samp. Untouchable days were over. In Montecito, Meghan's team scrambled. Insiders told Page 6 she fired off texts to Perry, accusing him of betrayal and humiliating her legacy. Perry didn't reply, his silence louder than her rage. PR strategists pushed a counter-narrative, pitching exclusives to paint Perry as bitter. They offered podcast rebuttals and behind-the-scenes footage, but media outlets ghosted. "It reeked of desperation," a CNN editor said. X mocked the flailing. "She's spinning, but no one's buying." The harder Meghan pushed, the worse. it got. Journalists, once eager for Sussex scoops, stayed neutral. The Times noted her PR machine's out of gas. Attempts to blacklist reporters for tough questions, revealed by a former publicist, backfired, fueling X's "The Meghan manipulates" trend. She controls narratives, not truth. One post read, gaining 90,000 likes. Meghan's feminist icon, image built on Oprah's 2021 interview, crumbled as her own tactics. Demanding loyalty, punishing dissent came to light. Perry wasn't alone in stepping back. Oprah, once Meghan's champion, hasn't called in months per deadline. Her team's silence post-BET spoke volumes. No defense, just distance. Ellen DeGeneres, Reese Witherspoon, Serena Williams, former allies, are mute on X, their support vanished. Oprah's circle cut her loose, a Variety source quipped. Even Meryl Streep's gala nod in June 2025 felt like a premonition. Hollywood's done with her drama, Forbes declared. Insiders shared damning tales. A former Archewell assistant, per The Hollywood Reporter, called the workplace emotionally exhausting, with Meghan's obsession with control-stifling ideas. A Spotify producer from their 2023 deal said she wanted yes men, not partners. X-users dug up clips of Meghan's Nigeria trip, branding it selfie diplomacy. Her empowerment's a photo filter. One post sneered. Perry's speech unleashed a chorus of ex-collaborators, exposing a pattern. Loyalty demanded, never returned. Buckingham Palace stayed mum, but insiders smirked. Perry did what the firm couldn't, a royal aide told the Daily Mail. The BET Awards, timed. Near trooping the color, let King Charles shine sans Sussex noise. X cheered. No Meghan stunts, just majesty. Calls to strip her title, fueled by prior scandals like Disney's lawsuit, surged, with 79% of a YouGov poll agreeing. MPs, citing the Titles Deprivation Act, called her a royal liability. Meghan's royal exit promised freedom, but her reliance on Duchess for clout irks the monarchy. She trashes the crown but milks the title, an MP tweeted. Her absence from diplomatic lists, cemented post-gala snub, feels final. The Telegraph mused, Perry's shade was Hollywood's verdict, but the firm's smiling. The monarchy, navigating Charles's cancer fight, sees Meghan's fall as karmic. Her fairy tale now a footnot, public trust has collapsed. Morning. Consult polls show Meghan's U.S. favorability at 15%, Harry's at 18%. In the UK, 81% want their titles gone. X is merciless. Tyler exposed her. Entitled, not empowered. Hashtags like "Why Team Meghan" faded, replaced by "Meghan Unmasked." She's not a victim, she's a user, one post read, hitting 120,000 likes. Supporters, citing racism, are drowned out by Perry's credibility. He's no tabloid, he's truth, The Spectator noted. Meghan's narrative, oppressed royal feminist trailblazer, unravels. Her Archewell campaigns, like school visits, feel staged. American Riviera Orchard's jam, mocked as scam jam, flopped. Her struggles are scripted, The Guardian wrote. Perry's quiet honesty from a man who housed her cut deeper than any royal jab. When your savior calls you out, it's over, Variety declared. Can Meghan recover? A genuine pivot. Quiet Archewell impact, no spin, could rebuild trust. Deliver American Riviera Orchard with products, not PR. But her pattern, furious texts, victim docs, suggest defiance. Insiders hint at a rebuttal series, but X scoffs, more Montecito moans? Harry's silence, per the Times, hints at exhaustion or a solo pivot via Invictus. Without Duchess, their brand fades, with title stripping looming. Perry's speech wasn't a scream, it was a whisper that shattered an illusion. She's not a mogul, she's a myth, Forbes warned. With allies gone, funds drying, and trust vanished, Meghan's exiled twice, from the crown, now from Hollywood. What's your take? Did Tyler Perry expose truth or betray a friend? Can Meghan rebuild, or is her empire dust? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm all ears. If this Hollywood unraveling has you gripped, smash that like button and subscribe for more unfiltered dives into royal and celebrity chaos. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. The savior spoke, and Meghan's reign may be over.